Bitch, guess what?
Bitch.
We need to talk about a few things.
We do. We certainly do.
First and foremost, I saw something on Instagram, just casually trolling the gram as I do.
Yes.
That I was slightly disturbed by and annoyed by. And that is allegedly Meghan Trainor and her husband shit together. They literally have 2 toilets.
What? Like hold hands?
In their bathroom. Did you see this?
No, I didn't see this.
Okay, so apparently she was getting interviewed and they installed 2 toilets in their bathroom so that they could use the restroom together.
Like for that purpose.
Yes, and she said that they've only pooped together twice, but they pee together all the time. And then it was a clip on the Daily Show with Trevor Noah.
Oh yeah.
And then like the way that it's edited, he goes, "White people." And I was like,
for real.
Sounds about white. I could never. No. I could never. I don't even want the man in the bedroom while I'm shitting in my bathroom. Go to the living room.
I mean, I've definitely shit with the door open.
I do. I shit with the door open all the time in my house. Like, but okay, so here's the thing. So obviously I've been in like multiple long-term relationships. Right?
Yeah, you have.
It was never like a weird thing with my kid's dad. We were together 8 years. We had kids. I've been shit on, people shit, people do things, right? So it was never weird with that. Plus, like when I gave birth to my daughter, like I literally shit. So like, he's seen me shit. He's actually seen it happen. Which is, I'm sorry.
Another level of personal.
Yeah, there's no boundaries anymore.
Exactly.
Shit like that go down. But my ex, Rye, was very like weird about girls and bodily functions.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, like
I can see that.
There was never one time in our relationship where I could fart in front of him. Because he was very weird about it. He's like, lady, like girls don't poop, girls don't fart. Like, yeah. So if I had to, I'd have to like, I was kind of like, I had to hide it. I had to go to the restroom or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's a crazy thing to be with somebody for 5 years and not feel comfortable to do that. Like, he goes to sleep and just fucking light him up in the blankets.
Crop dust him.
You know what I mean? It's like a weird thing. And then, so I think since then I've been very like, I can't imagine doing that. It fucked me up.
Traumatized you.
Yeah. Like, I'm like, oh my God, I can't be a human being, So for me, but I use the bathroom here in my house. Like I live with my kids and my brothers, and they know not to ever go into my room and then like turn the corner where my bathroom is, because the door's always open, lights always on. I could be shitting.
Yeah.
And I do it with the door open all the time, like with my kids, obviously, because when you have toddlers or whatever, you're never peeing alone again.
Yeah.
And so I think like with my kids, it's very different. My brother, he's my brother, and
he's always in his room. He doesn't care.
He's always in his room. It doesn't matter.
He's not checking for you.
Yeah. So I do that. But like, if, like when Renee's here or something, like I would make him stay in the living room. I would close my bedroom door, lock it, and then go in my bathroom and close the door. Like keep the double barrier. I'm traumatized.
Do not enter.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. No, I used to always just like do my thing with the door open. So did he. So it was very like comfortable. I mean, we were together 10 years. So it was very comfortable. We would fart all the time in front of each other. And I'm such a burper. You know that. Like
You're
I'll
such
just
a
like,
belcher.
I don't even have to eat or drink anything to burp. Like I just have that gas reflex. I don't know.
Yeah.
So I'm like constantly burping. Like if I could not do that, if I didn't feel comfortable in a relationship to do that, I would probably explode with all the gases because
And I've seen things where guys like in comments of shit like that where they're like, dude, if she's not doing that in front of you, you're not her man. Like I've seen it like they almost want you to because they want you to know, like they want to know that you're comfortable with them.
yeah.
But then also not really, because I've heard like guys like Jimmy, he's very like, dude, if my wife does any of those things, it turns me off because they associate those organs down there with sex. So like seeing you give birth, you taking a shit, you farting, any of those things, it grosses them out because they're like, no, like that region is for me to put things in.
For penetration.
For me to play with. Yeah.
Oh, hell no.
So I don't know that, but here's the other part. Y'all can't take 10 minutes for yourself to go take a shit. That's weird to me.
Yeah.
You're allowed to have your time. Like that could be your own private, like sacred time.
Yeah. I
You know?
agree. 100%.
So I just saw that and I was just like, y'all really can't take 10 minutes from each other?
Yeah. That's like a whole new level of like disturbing.
Like there could be multiple bathrooms in the house in case you both have to shit at the same time, but y'all have to shit together.
You're like literally playing battle shits.
Right. You're like, I got you. I one up you.
I got you.
Yeah.
Ew, that's
I don't know. I saw that and I thought it was weird. And maybe anybody listening to this could chime in, let us know what you think in the comments. Maybe we'll make this a clip so they can just listen to this piece and comment on it by itself and on IG or something. But
when I first saw your note, because that was like the first time I saw was when I saw your note. And my dumb mind, I thought that they were like sitting like one on top of each other and shitting together.
Yeah, no, that's a kink. Like, didn't that shit come out about Odell Beckham Jr. about him like wanting to be shit on?
No. Oh, I don't know. Ew, did it?
Oh no, yeah. Oh yeah, there's these girls like literally like, the NFL thoughts that go and fuck all the players like outed him saying she said that he wanted her to take a shit on his chest. Like, and like there was like this whole shit going around that he's a poopy boy, like he likes that shit, like
a poopy boy.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, yes. That's a thing.
That reminds me of Not Another Teen Movie where she's like, I just want someone to take a dump on my chest.
Yeah, no, it's a kink. Like people are into that.
No.
It's not for me.
No.
You couldn't pay me enough to shit on your chest.
Hell no.
You couldn't. I could never.
Like, can you imagine like squatting over somebody? That's nasty.
I might accidentally pee on you, but I'm not taking a shit on you on purpose.
Right.
That's not happening.
No. That's nasty.
People are weird. People are like I'm not saying that like to kink shame, you know what I mean? Like you're into your thing, but like sometimes like it's like wild to me. I have boundaries, like
absolutely.
I'm not taking a shit in front of you. I'm not taking a shit on you. Okay. I'm not bleaching my asshole.
Yeah, no bleaching assholes.
We're drawing the line there. It's too much. I was talking to the lady who waxes me and I was like, fuck, like who the hell's idea was this? Because, I get the Brazilian once a month and I like it better than shaving. It's a lot more painful, but the hair doesn't really grow back like, like it does when you're shaving.
Yeah.
But it's fucking painful. And you literally have some person, you're laying on your back with your knees to your chest so they could put some wax down your butt crack to get the hair off your asshole, because apparently you're not allowed to have hair on your asshole anymore. Like it's not
audacity.
Yeah. And they want you to bleach your asshole too. Like seriously? It's not dark because it's not like stained from shit. Like genitals are dark.
Right.
Some people's armpits are dark. Like it's like
it's like a friction thing. It's like if people wear thongs a lot, like then it just gets dark there. It's like a lot of
people's whole cracks are like their whole vaginas, their whole like men's balls are darker than their fucking body. We're not telling you to bleach your balls.
Reminds me of like
yeah, like I draw the line there.
Yeah, no, not happening.
You're gonna get a dark asshole, and that's just what it is.
Not poopy, it's just dark.
I know, it's clean as fuck, but it's dark as fuck.
A little more toasty.
That's what it is. Yeah, exactly.
No.
We draw the line. We're taking a stand. We don't know whose idea this was, but cut the shit. We're done.
Not doing it.
We're not.
We're not here for it.
We won't know. What do you think? People, let us know. Another thing you can vote on.
I wonder if it burns. Is it like acidic? Like I wonder if it burns.
I can't imagine that it would feel good.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never done it and I will never do it.
Yeah, I'm not like that curious to like want to go find it. So maybe if someone has done it, just let us know if it burned.
I mean, maybe it's the chicks who are constantly showing their butt cracks like on social media. Feel the need to do that.
Yeah. Or like people in like porns or something.
Yeah, but average Janes here who are not showing our assholes online, we're not bleaching them.
No, ma'am.
No, we're not doing it. All right. Next on bitch, guess what?
Speaking of thongs, I was one of those people that like I wore thongs for like a long time. Like that's all I wore. Like I never wore like granny panties or like the boy shorts or anything. Like I was like always in thongs. And then when I was in Arizona, I had to go see like an OB and they told me to stop using tampons and to just wear like pads. And obviously like pads and thongs don't go together. So I had to start wearing like granny panties like menstruating. And I was like, this is amazing. Like, how did I wear thongs for so long? Like, I love granny panties. Like, I live for panties. Not like the full like ass ones. They are more like the boy short kind, I guess.
Yeah.
They're so nice.
That's the kind I wear during that week of the month because I don't wear tampons either. I just do pads.
Yeah.
Which it took me a little bit to get used to because I was like you. The second I started wearing thongs, I was like 16 years old. I didn't stop. Like that's all I wore.
Same.
And now I definitely wear pads and I wear like the cheeky kind of underwear or the shorts, like you said. Yeah, but it also ruins my life because I told you, I can't go to the gym in gym clothes with granny panties and a pad.
Just wear sweatpants.
But then it leaks.
I know. And it's just like coming out and it's cloudy and you just feel everything. And like you stand up too quick and you're like, oh my God, I gotta like hold on for a second.
Yeah. Like tampons are more convenient. But I heard they're not good for you, especially if you're not using organic ones and you're just putting that bleach all up inside you.
Right.
And all that shit. So I do, since Abby had started, my daughter, she started a couple of years ago. I've made sure that all her menstruation products are organic.
That's good.
And sometimes she does wear tampons, but she's in sports. And
I was gonna say she's in sports now, so it makes sense.
But it's not something that like they're there for an emergency, but mostly we wear pads and I wear them too with her. So I think it helps.
Like it feels definitely more like unsanitary, but if it's like better for my body, then that's what it is. I'd rather be like healthier in that aspect than worry about that.
Yeah, it's not fun.
No.
I don't like the diaper. I'm always worried that you can see it like
Yeah.
bulging out of my pants in the
Or
back
like
or
hear it
something.
when you're like walking.
Yeah. Or you know what I can't stand though too is back when I started, right, as a teenager, I feel like you could find pads that didn't go from your belly button up your entire back. And
Mhm.
now I feel like all the pads are like this long
Mhm.
and like my down belows aren't this long.
Yeah.
I need something like this.
Yeah.
And they're like non-existent.
Yeah.
It's
Because
very frustrating.
you want like thick ones that'll hold a lot, but like to be like, a certain
Shorter.
size.
Yeah.
But all the thick ones are like the overnight ones, and those
Yeah.
are like from fucking belly button to the middle of your back.
Yeah.
Like
It's like
it's
what do you
so
wear when you have
long.
a kid?
Yeah. Well, I don't know that, but yeah, they're long.
They are. It's so frustrating to me. I'm like, how long are some of these women's pussies?
Yeah.
Like I thought like that. I was like, how long is your vagina?
Or just like your crack in general, like from start to finish. Like how is it like a big old scoop?
Mhm. It's very frustrating for me because sometimes so I have to go and find like in Rite Aid where that's like the only place they exist, the short like size 1 maxi pads that are like, it's very frustrating.
That's good to know.
Any man who is listening to this is no longer listening to this.
They're like, okay, I'm checking out now. Bleeping assholes, shitting on people, menstruation.
Yeah. This is for the ladies. This episode is for the ladies. We'll probably title it that. But yeah, I feel you. I was team thong. I do wear thongs 3 weeks of the month, but that 1 week is strictly cheekies or shorts.
Yeah, I don't really wear thongs unless I wear like certain pants or certain outfits. I'm like mostly in like the cheeky kind of chonies now. I don't really do the thongs all full time. It's like, I don't know, it's like uncomfortable now that I stopped wearing them for a few years. Now when I do wear them, I'm like, oh, like now it's like when you first start wearing them where you feel like you have a constant wedgie. Like I'm getting that now.
I think it's because the kind that I have are like the material like for sports, like the thin, soft, like those are the kind that I buy. I don't get like anything else. Like it has to be that material now for me so that I don't feel it.
Yeah, like not the super like cotton ones where they're like,
yeah, like the thicker. Yeah,
that's smart.
I can't do that anymore. 36-year-old butt cracks don't love it.
Yeah, I do 31-year-old, but at least fine.
So ladies, holler if you feel us. Or are we going commando these days?
Absolutely not. Nope.
You know what's funny is one of my best friends, we were going on a road trip and she wore a long maxi dress. When we pulled over to get gas at a gas station, she took off her underwear, which was a thong.
Okay.
And so apparently her and her sister and her mom are huge fans of going commando, especially when wearing dresses. I'm pretty sure her sister wasn't wearing underwear for her wedding. I'm pretty sure. But I was like, I wonder, because I had never even considered it. Because I always thought, like, what catches the juices then?
Yeah.
Like,
do they have like dry vagina?
I don't know. I always wondered, like, because there's definitely stuff that's always coming out.
Yeah.
Like I had a guy that I know call it a snail trail.
I
was like, why? Why'd you ruin that for me?
Don't ruin it.
Why'd you make it so dirty? Like it's so like I can't help it. We can't help it.
That's how our vagina like cleans itself.
It's healthy to stay lubricated. Otherwise it'd be like a chafy, disgusting mess.
Yeah. Who wants a chafy?
Right. And so I always question this. Like, I could never wear jeans without underwear. And I know there are women who do, especially too for the vulvas that have like longer inner labia, I'm like, so what holds that and keeps that from getting caught up and stuff? So I did try the not wearing underwear with maxi dresses. I do it sometimes now because it's comfortable, it's breezy, it's different, but I do wonder when I sit down and then I stand up, is there going to be a wet spot?
Yeah.
Hasn't happened yet, but
that would be a real snail trail there.
That would be a real snail trail. Leave it on the seat.
No, I can't. I'm not comfortable going commando. Like, I just feel weird. It makes me feel really weird. I don't know. I'm just not comfortable. I've tried it like once and I was like, oh my God, like everyone can see my vagina. Like, even though you can't, like, I don't know. It's not comfortable for me. I can't do it. I mean,
I do it at home in like pajama shorts that aren't like super short. Like if I wear basketball shorts or something like that, or soccer shorts, then I'll go commando. Just to let it breathe.
Yeah.
Just baby steps. Try it that way. In the comfort of your own home in some longer shorts. Give it a try.
I don't know. We'll see. I know I've tried it like at night, but I don't know. I don't want like fucking juices in my bed. Like
I used to sleep naked in Oregon, like when it was just me and my kids.
Did you?
It's better for you.
I've heard that.
Yeah, it's better for you to sleep naked. It's healthier.
It, like, regulates like your blood pressure, like your body.
Like your clothes aren't restricting blood flow or anything like that. Now that I live with my brother and my cats are always wanting in and out, like can't really sleep naked.
Yeah.
And my kids are older now, so it's like, oh, so my teenage son seeing his mom butt ass naked.
That's a line. We gotta draw a line somewhere. There's like an age where you gotta stop.
We have to. But I do really enjoy that. That is very nice. You should definitely try it since you are in the position to try it.
That's true.
Give it a shot.
I used to not like doing it either because Tater would sleep between my legs all the time. And I'm like, yeah, it's not happening.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm not
that would be weird.
Yeah, I'm like, no. But now, like, since I have this like whole king bed to myself, he just like has his own little side that he sleeps on. So I guess now would be the opportunity to do it.
Give it a try. Try it tonight. See how you like it.
I'll let you know in the morning.
Let me know. And we'll talk about it next time.
Yeah, I'll let you guys know.
She's either now a naked sleeper or not.
Right. We'll see.
Keep like a robe or something next to your bed, so like or like a long night shirt. I do long night shirts without underwear as well.
Okay.
Yeah. It's easy.
We'll give it a try.
Easy.
We'll give it a go.
Give it a go. See what you think. If you're listening to this and you also are curious, give it a go. Let us know.
Give it a go. Let us know.
Bars.
We'll discuss next time.
Okay. So next on the list of things that we need to discuss.
What's poppin'? Uh-oh.
This was brought to me. It's something I have thought about, but my dear friend, Pato, she texted me today and she said, hey, can you talk about this on your pod?
Ooh, okay.
And I said,
yes, bitch.
What is it? Okay, so she wanted to talk about the topic of whether or not men and women should keep the nudes after they break up.
Mm.
Nudes that are exchanged post breakup, should they be deleted, or should you be able to keep them because they were given to you?
Oh man.
What do you think? I want you to answer before I go because I'll be talking too much.
I need to talk more. I wouldn't want someone to have them anymore, but at the same time, I'm not going to be like, delete them. Like, I wouldn't like force them or like freak out. I mean, obviously, it's their phone. They're going to do what they're going to do. You would just hope that they're still keeping that privacy, you know? So you just definitely got to be like careful who you send them to, first of all. Second of all, it's like, I hope that they're not using it for blackmail or to send them to their friends or like whatever the fuck. So there's always that too. But I don't know. I think it's weird to keep them. I mean, if you're single for a while, but if you're in another relationship, those definitely got to go.
I think if you move on to another relationship, definitely delete them.
Yeah.
So like my ex had them. Obviously, I flirt with him during the day, send a picture of my ass here and there,
Yeah.
whatever. And, we would do freaky shit, like record things, whatever. But when he started seeing the next person, he texted me. I didn't even have to ask him. He just said, "Hey, I just wanted you to know I deleted all those pictures, any pictures I had of you. Like, just FYI, I didn't think it was appropriate for me to have them anymore."
That's nice. That's mature.
And I appreciated that. Part of you is like, oh. And the other part of you is like,
yeah, for sure.
God, those aren't out there, just willy-nilly. But I have, you like you said, you don't give them to people that you can't trust to have, who don't have integrity, who, you know what I mean, who have zero respect and would do something like share them or show them to someone, like
do something foul.
Not okay. But like, so I think our general consensus here is that I wouldn't bug them to delete them either, because I feel like that would make them want to like keep them or do something with them, like
get under your skin or like something to bother you. Yeah,
like they know that the kind of power those are holding.
Yeah.
But I would hope that if they did get into something else, that they would delete them on their own.
Yeah.
What do you need them for? I wouldn't keep dick pics of one guy if I'm seeing another guy.
Yeah, it's disrespectful.
Weird. Yeah. I don't think, if like you're still gonna be looking at that shit and jacking off to that shit, then that's super disrespectful. And like maybe you're not ready for another relationship if you're doing that shit. It's not like random porn.
It's not like you're on Pornhub. It's someone you know, someone you had a deep relationship with.
Right.
Could have been in love with, whatever. So that's like super disrespectful.
Super disrespectful, because there are memories tied to those pictures.
Yes.
Feelings.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I think that's where we sit on that.
Yes. Hopefully that helps.
Pato. And then on the other subject of since we're talking about exes, do you think that we compare new prospects to exes, and is that a good thing? Do you think it's done with good intentions? Like, oh, let me make sure they're not these things. If you're bringing it into the next one, are you even ready for the next one? I mean, you can't help if some kind of a similarity triggers something,
That's true.
But do you think it's something that people do and should stop doing? in a way that's like nostalgic, like, oh, like, you know what I mean? Like they're searching for their ex in someone.
Yeah, I definitely don't think that that is right. I can see if it's like red flags or lessons that you learn from a past relationship and you start to see those red flags in someone else and you're like, oh God, like they're starting to be like them or whatever. And I can see how that might trigger like a trauma or something. But I don't think that you should be looking for your ex in someone else because you're gonna want them to change and want them to be a certain way. And it's like, that's not that person. That was that person. You can't say that, you know, Johnny is fucking Blake, you know, like, no,
Yeah.
it's not gonna happen.
Yeah. Yeah. I think like I'm guilty of this. I think most people are, where you're like searching for the good thing, the thing that you liked about it. You're like, does this person check this box? And it's like, should that box even be there? Or should you just like let the person be who they are and figure out like, hey, do I vibe with this person?
Yeah. Find a new box.
Are we compatible? Like, you know, but like I've done that. I don't do it in like I don't do it in a way like, oh, this person is just like this person in this negative way. I think for a while I was seeking the things that I liked in someone else and like, oh, you don't do this. Bye. Like, oh, I'm not interested, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like part of it is kind of fair. It's like I mean, that's hard to say. I don't know. Like you could have fell in love with someone because of those things. And then it's like when you lose it and you're like, okay, well, how do I get like that feeling back when like they gave me this feeling at this time because of these certain things that we connected on. And now you don't feel that way with like anybody. And you're like, why is no one giving me these feelings? Or it's like one person gives you like half of it and the other person gives you like half of it. So I don't know. That's hard. It's hard to say.
It is hard because like you said, like those aren't negative things.
Yeah.
You want someone who makes you laugh like this person does, or you know, who has a sense of humor similar to you so you guys can vibe well and laugh well like together, or someone who has that sense of adventure and likes to do things because you like to do things, you know, like I don't know, it's a tricky thing because I think it's a natural thing that everybody does.
Yeah.
You know, but like at what point do you have to be like, yo, I'm doing this too much? Like,
yeah. Let go.
Yeah, let go. Exactly. You're not over that relationship then.
Right.
You know?
Bingo.
So
yeah.
I was just thinking about that and I was like, fuck, people do this. I do this. I've done this.
Yeah, I know I've definitely done it. But I've also been in like very long-term relationships. Like this is like the first time I've been single in forever. So I'm like just starting to like I don't know. I'm not even getting out there, but like things to consider for myself, you know, in the future when I am looking, like things that I need to not do. And we'll see. Interesting.
It is interesting.
I don't know how to date.
What the right answer is here.
Yeah, I don't either.
You know? I think just maybe if it's problematic, like actually seeking your ex in someone else versus the characteristics that you want in a relationship.
Yeah. Or in like a negative aspect where you're like making the new person pay for someone else's mistakes. Like that's also not okay.
Right.
And obviously like they need to heal more because they're like still so angry at that person for things that they did and they haven't really gone over it. So maybe they shouldn't be in a relationship.
Yeah. Or if like it's like an attachment thing, like you're still attached and you're looking to latch on to somebody in that same way. You know what I mean? Because do you know what I mean? It's like hard for me to articulate how the way that I see this. And it's like you're looking to find that same attachment because you're like addicted to this specific feeling or this, you know what I mean? And so whether it's good or bad, you're seeking it in the next. So like I said, you're not fully moved on. Maybe from two people ago.
Yeah.
It's like you're still seeking that one person in all the future people.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that made any sense.
Just tell them you want them back.
Yeah.
At that point, shit.
Stalk them.
Yeah.
Like, obviously.
Shoot your shot, girl.
Go outside his window, play some music on a boombox.
With some rocks.
You know? Exactly. Write something with lipstick on his window of his car. You know?
And tag his car.
Track down his exes on social media or his currents on social media.
Right. Threaten them to leave him alone. You know.
Yeah.
Make fake pages.
Right. Like steal whatever socks he jerks off into and get pregnant.
Yes. Yes.
Go full psycho.
Go through his trash can, get all those condoms, see what you can
Right.
salvage. Mhm.
Right.
Yep.
We're gonna go psycho. Go full psycho. Don't half-ass that shit.
Yeah. You gotta go full force.
Yeah. Oh. Other topic. How long have we been talking? Are we good?
I don't know.
Has time flown since we're having fun?
I know we are having fun. I don't know. I don't know when we started.
I think we're at like 30 minutes or something.
Oh, we're good.
Another debate.
Oh.
Today is the day of the debates. Debates.
We need a gavel.
Do you think it is inappropriate? Say one of your guy friends is single.
Okay.
Knows you're in a relationship,
Mhm.
but they ask you to be a date to accompany them to a wedding.
Interesting. So this guy friend, has there ever been anything? Any sexual tension?
No.
Have you been friends longer than the relationship?
Are you asking me?
And just like in general, you know,
No.
like
Okay, so we were reading some
wait, are you talking about like a specific person or
no, we were reading some stuff on Reddit today.
okay.
And there was this guy who was in a relationship with this chick for like a year and a half, but she was friends with these other friends or these other people for like 5 years.
Okay.
One of them was recently single and she knew the bride, but she wasn't invited to the wedding. But he is friends with her, so he invited her to be his date. Does that make sense? Did I say that right?
Wait, so
she's
why
in a relationship with somebody.
Okay.
But she's friends with these people over here.
Okay.
Right? She knows the chick getting married, but they're not friends.
Okay.
And but that the friend of hers is, you know, he's recently single, but he's been friends with her forever, and he invites her to be his date to the wedding of the girl they mutually know.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know
about it.
I don't know. That's a hard one.
It's a hard one because there's so many different sides and perspectives that are
super valid.
Super valid. Like, is it weird for your significant other to go to a wedding with someone? Yes and no.
Yeah.
Right? Is it because, first of all, bottom line, trust.
Right.
Number one. If you got to be able to trust them. The other thing is, okay, if it's strictly platonic, you know that, say it's you who got invited to the wedding, and you're going with your friend, and you got your boyfriend that you live with or something at home, you know, and you're like, hey, I'm gonna go with my friend to this wedding, like, no big deal. Would you even do that?
I think it's weird in that aspect, like just to say like, hey babe, like I'm gonna go to, you know, the wedding with Tony
Oh,
because
and so yeah.
we're good friends, and he invited me, and Sylvia's getting married. We both know her, like that's weird to I mean, I guess if the guy's like, yeah, cool, like I don't want to go anyways, like, all right, but I don't know, that's weird. That's weird to just be like, okay, peace, I'm going to a wedding.
I see it a couple of ways. So like, yes, I see that point. Like, it's a wedding. I think it depends too. Like, some people are very specific about whether they take a date and who they take, because I think the idea is like being at a wedding, people start to like look at their own life and their own romantic life, and they're like, where am I? What am I? It's like a romanticized kind of a thing, right? And when you take a date to a wedding, it's usually your significant other or someone you're dating or something like that, right? But then there are times where like when we went to Tara's wedding, we were like inviting our girlfriends.
Yeah.
Like where it doesn't always have to be like a romantic thing.
That's true.
Like, or you go solo, you go by yourself to a wedding.
Yeah.
Or you don't want to invite somebody that you are dating because you don't want to give them the wrong idea. Because you don't see yourself with them that way. You're just seeing them. And so I feel all these ways about it.
I kind of do too. I agree. There's so many different types of relationships where people wouldn't care and it's cool and but then there's like the other ones that are, and maybe some couples are like kind of clingy to each other and it might be weird and it's like, well, you're not taking me, and the other one's like, hey, peace, have fun, don't want to go, like,
love you, see you when you get home.
There's so many different sides
many different sides to this, right? It's so weird. It's like it's a tricky situation.
There's not one answer.
No, there isn't. And I think that at the end of the day, the right answer is whatever it is that works for you.
Right. In your relationship.
And if you're going to go, we have to trust each other.
Yeah.
Like say your girlfriend or your boyfriend has a friend who's a chick and she invited him because that's her homie. That I'm gonna have to be like, well, she's your friend, right? So go ahead, have fun. Like, don't leave her hanging. Like, because there's those situations too where you're like, fuck, like I'm showing up to this wedding, I'm supposed to be in these places, I need someone to show up with me. So maybe you don't know the lies they've been telling about their life to like look a certain way, right? And it's like, do me a solid and like save face with me, like help me. You know what I mean? There's these it's like so circumstantial.
It really is
circumstantial. Like, and so for me, I'm just like, I wouldn't be anybody's date.
Yeah, that's true.
Only people that I know I'm not hooking up with or doing anything like that with.
Yeah.
Unless I was going with a significant other.
Right.
So.
And where people like know you're just friends, like they know it's not a date situation, like we just came because we're homies and it's cool and we all know everything,
Right. Or even if they didn't know that and that person's like lying, I'm not gonna like make out with you to show people that we're together.
Yeah.
That's your lie. I'm just showing up.
Yeah, I'm just here to be
I'm just here so you're not alone. Like moral support. There's just, and so there's a bunch of comments on this. He's like, am I an asshole if I'm not okay with this, or if I'm a little weirded out by this? And so people are responding like, no, you're not an asshole. Oh yes, you are an asshole, and it's so mixed like this because everybody's bringing up a different point of like, I wouldn't be okay with that, or you should be okay with it because of this.
It just depends on the relationship, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does.
No one answer.
Super circumstantial.
Mm.
Super circumstantial.
Interesting topics today.
Yeah. A little started off gross.
A little raunchy.
And then here we are. Yeah. That's all I had.
Yeah.
I mean, if there's anything you want to add to it.
No, I mean, we covered some good stuff today.
I think we did. And I think that it's a lot to swallow, a lot to think about.
Yeah.
Maybe we should chop this up into clips for people, and then y'all can tell us how you feel about it. What's your take?
Yeah.
Can go from there.
Yeah, let's see what the people say. I want to hear like what people, their opinions on some of this stuff, or the relations that they have to some of this stuff.
Yeah. So if you guys are listening, make sure you like the video, right? Subscribe, whether you're listening on YouTube, Apple, Spotify, Google Podcasts, whatever. Subscribe. Make sure you hit subscribe. Leave a review if there's an option. We love positive feedback.
Yes,
not negative shit. Fuck out of here.
No hating asses.
No hateration up in this dancery.
Toleration.
Exactly. And yeah.
Here
we go. Episode 3. Bitch, guess what?
Bitch, guess what?
All right. Have a beautiful couple of weeks, guys, and we'll check you later.
We'll see ya.
Bye.
Bye.